If I were to talk about the children's blizzard, you might think I'm talking about the title of a Hallmark Christmas movie, but I'm not. This 1888 blizzard is one of the deadliest blizzards in recorded history. It's estimated that 235 people died that day, most of them children. I'm Jeff. This is Backroads Tourist. It's been called the children's blizzard, the schoolhouse blizzard, the school children's blizzard, or sometimes just the blizzard of 1888. January 12th of that year started off as an unseasonably mild day for the Great Plains states of Nebraska and Minnesota, as well as the Dakota Territory. North and South Dakota were still almost 2 years away from gaining statehood. Because of the mild weather that day, many children wore lighter jackets to school instead of heavy winter coats. Then, around noon, the weather changed dramatically. It's reported that the temperature plummeted to 40 below zero. In one location, it dropped 16 degrees in just 3 minutes. The snow was so heavy you couldn't inhale without breathing in snow. 60-mile-per-hour winds caused whiteout conditions, with the storm lasting anywhere from 12 to 18 hours, depending on where you were. This is a roadside marker just south of Ord, Nebraska, that honors both the children lost in the storm as well as the heroes. When the storm hit, some schools dismissed early while others opted to keep the students in the building. Many of those who were sent home early never made it home. Before I tell you about an amazing act of heroism, I'd like to ask you to please give this video a like, and do you see that little button down there that says subscribe? Give it a click. It really helps out the channel and really helps get these videos recommended to others. I'd sure appreciate it. 19-year-old Minnie Freeman was a school teacher in a one-room sod schoolhouse not far away from where this plaque is located. The details of the story vary slightly depending on which account you read, but the brunt of the story is pretty much the same. On the day of the storm, Minnie decided to keep her students in the school. As the storm grew worse, the wind blew the door off its hinges. As older students tried to repair it, the wind tore the roof off of the schoolhouse. Minnie grabbed some strong twine from her desk and tied the children together in a line, then attached the line to herself and led the dozen or so students into the blizzard to find shelter. Some versions of the story say that she went to a farmhouse anywhere from half to 3/4 of a mile away. Another version says that she led them a mile and a half to her own home. Whichever it was, the fact is that she led the children a considerable distance in a blinding snowstorm to safety. The next day, frantic parents made it to the schoolhouse, only to find that it was demolished. They were certain their children were dead. Imagine their relief when they found out that a brave school teacher had led them to shelter. Minnie became a national celebrity. A song was written about her, and it's reported that she received gifts and donations from around the country, as well as over 200 marriage proposals. Today, you can see a stained glass mural in the Nebraska State Capitol building that depicts Minnie Freeman leading the children through the blizzard while being guided by a higher power. Other stories didn't have such happy endings. In Plainview, Nebraska, a teacher named Lois Royce and 3 students made the decision to leave the school for Lois's boarding house that was only about 80 yards away. But the snow was so blinding that they became lost. The 3 children froze to death, and the teacher's feet were frostbitten so badly that they had to be amputated. I should also mention that 2 months later, the east coast of the United States was hit with a snowstorm that dumped up to 58 inches of snow and winds of 45 miles per hour. Snowdrifts averaged 30 to 40 feet tall, and the storm caused approximately 400 fatalities. In other words, 1888 was a horrible year for winter weather, so let's take a moment to remember and honor those who lost their lives in those storms. Thanks for watching today. I'm Jeff, and I'll see you on the back roads.